check.
What I'm gonna do is all
Check, check.
if she comes, and if she doesn't come, I'll call her back.
Got to go out a little bit.
Really?
What's up, Matty Freeze?
What up, dude?
Okay, check it out.
All right. Elliot mic test. Elliot mic test. 1, 2, 3.
morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to South Sub Rink 1. Colorado Thunderbirds OHC Hockey Club semifinal, CCM Denver 2025. Looking like 1 OT is going to get the start.
No. All right, we're getting going
We're
here.
going 29. Armstrong will start between the
Armstrong's between the pipes, and we're going to start with Beto and Pope and Smith and Guyette and Avseev. We take the draw with this local matchup. In the net for the T-Birds, looks like it's Chung. Beto looking for Smith. Smith was offsides. Do a neutral zone face-off here. Smith will take the draw. Comes back to Avseev. Avseev looking for Pope. Here come the T-Birds.
It's Hartall on the glass right away.
Yep.
Can't give him that space today.
Yep, that was
Yeah, a lot of space. Took a shot.
he's got a lot of reach into the neutral zone. The T-Birds bring it back. Comes right back up to Okanagan, and it misses Beto on the pass. It's probably going to be
no icing.
No icing. I thought it might be. OHC changes. You got Mueller on the ice. Frederick with the contact, keeping the puck forward.
I'd like to see us just focus on playing our game to start this game. We got Crawford back deep.
Crawford drives the player wide. Nice stick there by Gordon. Into the middle, looking for Mueller. Going down on the corner, you got Crawford. Again, Crawford and Gordon are your blue liners. Frederick, Mueller, and Hammer are the forwards. Big hit there by the T-Birds player. That's typically the way they're going to play. They're going to go physicality first.
Island Hammer.
OHC needs to keep their cool and let their skill in skating and passing
Yeah,
win
they
this
seem they're
one.
skate a little nervous to start. That's to be expected. They'll settle down a bit.
Ryu is onto the ice. He's got Goralnik and Ekstrom. Ekstrom behind the net. He reverses it. Goralnik is going to try to get there first with a T-Birds player. Good separation. Ryu, who takes a hit, he keeps it in deep. T-Birds got nowhere to go, so they flip it to center ice. Lauber over to Williams, who are your D-men. Williams up the boards. Goralnik, he gets it to Ryu. Ryu's got a little bit of space. T-Birds take it away.
Good back check there, Ekstrom.
Good stick there.
Locked in front by Lauber. That's Pope on the far side.
Pope
Dad.
has it. He chips it up to Ryu, who's streaking. Pope kicks it forward. That's going to be a trip.
Or a trip.
Power play action coming on for OHC.
Pope's drawn some penalties this weekend.
Pope's been drawing a couple of penalties, so we're probably going to have, looks like we'll have Beto, Frederick, Pope at forward, Guyette, and Smith. Beto aligned as the other defenseman for the minute-and-a-half power play here early in this first period.
12:39 left. Be great to get a power play goal right here, Pope. Set a tone.
Yeah, started out. I like their demeanor, though. They're not trying to be physical just to be physical. They're playing hockey.
Back to
Beto
Pope.
looking back door for Pope.
Good look, though.
Guyette easily gets back to it. Nice pass to Smith. Here comes Smith with space. Smith into the corner, drops it to Pope. Pope looking, gets
Tyler's
it over
got a
to
lane.
Smith. Smith fires
Back
it
door.
back door. Oh! Great pass by Smith. Frederick was not able to get it into the net, but does a nice job. Smith over to Pope. Pope has it. He's going to fire it. Blocker saved by the goalie. That's up into the net.
Yeah, so that's Hayden Chung between the pipes, former teammate of these boys last season.
Good save by the.
Or is that? That's 39, right? Yep, that's Hayden.
Yeah, that's Chung. That was a good save by Hayden on the shot by Pope, but the pass backside of the net there. Frederick was there, got a stick on it, but at least I think that was Frederick's stick. But either way, dangerous play. We're about halfway through the penalty. Same 5 stay on the ice. OHC wins it. Guyette has it at the point. He gets it back over to Smith. Pass was a little hot and high.
So I had to knock that out of midair.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Tyler to gather that pass. Guyette at the point. He goes back to Smith. Smith has room. Low shot, rebound, and the T-Birds get it back into the neutral zone.
And we've had chances on this power play. Let's finish.
Smith gets it into the zone, flips it into the middle. Nice job by Beto to Guyette, but rolls over Guyette's stick. So this penalty is running down low. T-Bird's done a good job. I don't think we've done a particularly bad job.
Freddie's got Beto. Nope.
Avseed goes back to get it. He's going to throw it around the horn. Everybody's changing.
No one's
so
there.
There's nobody on the ice.
Pope's going to have to get there.
Pope is hustling to go get it. Provide a little bit of pressure. He gets a stick on it. Fretz is coming forward.
It's even strength hockey.
Nice job. Avseed gets it in the middle to Mueller. Mueller gets it deep. He's got Hammer and Fretz as his forwards. Gordon and Avseed are your D-men. Hammer and Mueller battling for the puck.
Yes, what I expect to see a kind of a difference in today's game is our second and third forward pairs. I mean, we've got a lot of depth on this team.
Yeah. Nice takeaway by Fretz. The forecheck is doing a great job here. Here comes the T-Birds. They got a 2-on-2. Good job by Gordon pushing them wide into the middle. No shot. Nice defense by OHC. Into the middle, Fretz has it with a little bit of space.
Ian.
We're going to do a change, so Ian's going to push it forward.
Ian does his job, gets it deep.
He gets it deep while the reserves come. Nice job by Fretz. He gets it up the boards, looking for Guyette. It bounces in the neutral zone. Steinmetz with the interception. Woo. And there's a shot by the T-Birds player and a good save by Armstrong on the pads.
Good positioning there by Armstrong.
Guyette goes back to get it. Ryu is going to push forward to get it. Game's definitely been physical, but OHC has used the right amount of physicality. Ekstrom has it at the bottom of your screen. He gets it in the middle.
Come on, Caleb.
Gorolnik has it, looking to get a shot off. Ryu trying as well. T-Birds break that up. And they throw it into the net. Throw it into the net for the second time this game.
9:17 remaining first period, Pope.
Yeah, the T-Birds are definitely going to be able to get some shots off, but the offensive zone time has been heavily tilted toward OHC. That said, it's 0-0. Shots are not that different either, so OHC's got to turn some of the zone time into a few more opportunities.
Sending out the first forward line.
Smith, Beto, Pope are your forwards. Gordon and Crawford are your D-men. Neutral zone battle comes back to Crawford. Crawford in the middle. Smith, great pass. And Smith looked like he almost got tripped. Beto getting it. Back door! Nice play by the T-Birds goalie Chung to prevent that from getting to Pope, or what could have been a tap in. Smith down into the corner. He's around the boards. Beto has it. As expected, T-Birds are definitely leading with physicality, so OHC needs to match it appropriately and smartly. AJ Pope loses an edge.
We just need to weather it. If we can weather the physicality of it, it'll tone down and we'll be
Gordon
all right.
goes back to get it. That would have been a super late hit by the T-Birds player on Gordon, but they're not calling an icing. So you got Frederick, Mueller, and Hammer on the ice. Gordon has it, gets it to his D-man Crawford, his D-man partner. Crawford gets the red line, dumps it in.
Good shot, buddy.
Mueller and Hammer are there. Frederick also there supporting. Mueller gets into the middle, drops it to Gordon. Gordon fires it. It is blocked by the T-Birds player. 7:56 to go in this first period. Quick shot
that was close,
by
Freddie.
Frederick. Nice shot. Better save by the netminder. Mueller shoots it wide.
That line was buzzing a bit.
That line was buzzing. A couple of good shots there. Got to keep it going, though.
Linkster
Good
with a
breakup right there by Williams.
offside.
They're going to call interference, though.
Well, they called it.
They're calling
OHC
Williams
for a rough.
Yeah, the puck wasn't exactly on Hartaugh's stick, so I think that's probably the call there. On the penalty kill, you're going to have Lauber, Smith, Guyette, and Ekstrom. T-Birds win the draw. We have a penalty kill here for OHC. OHC needs to stay positionally sound here. Nice separation by Lauber.
I'm surprised.
And a nice job by Smith getting it forward.
Power play for the T-Birds.
Get into the middle, loose puck. Nice stick by Ekstrom, further delaying the advance.
Smitty.
Smith, get it!
Smitty, what a
Nice
tenacious
job
play
by
there.
Smith on the kill, keeping the puck forward, mucking this up.
He was hunting. He was like a blood in the water shark out there.
Good
There
job
he goes
again by Smith. A couple of errant passes by the T-Birds trying to break out onto their power play. And OHC's taking advantage. Guyette to Lauber. Lauber gets it up, and they're going to call icing. But
38 left on the kill, Pope.
I like the active sticks in the neutral zone as the T-Birds are trying to exit. They're really struggling with passes. And that said,
Important draw right here.
this is an important draw here with 38 seconds left on this kill. You're going to have Beto taking the draw. You got Gordon, Crawford, and Mueller.
Beto wins the
four
draw.
on the penalty kill.
Out of the zone. No
Nice
icing.
play, no icing.
Good play, Crawford.
Nice play by Crawford. Mueller providing the initial pressure. OHC's kind of stepping back just a little bit.
There's a stick.
Gordon is going to get there, bottom of your screen. He gets it into the neutral zone. Nice job not allowing them to get set up.
15 left on the kill.
Nice job by Mueller driving him wide there. We have
Pressure.
We now are at even strength hockey. Gordon comes away with it, gets it around the board to the new man on the ice, Hammer up to Beto. Beto's going to drive wide, doesn't have anything, so he stops. Tries to chip it forward. Ryu in the corner.
Nice job by the OHC penalty kill on that.
Yeah, great job. Avsev and Guyette are your D-men. Hammer and Ryu were stuck in the corner. Fretz is now on the ice as the other forward. Comes into the neutral zone. Guyette takes his time, gets it over to Avsev. Guyette with speed. That was, I don't know if he lost an edge. I guess it looked like a hit, but he probably just lost an edge. Hammer down low with it. That skirts through Avsev, but fortunately, it's an icing.
Yeah, fortunately Eddie didn't get that with a skate.
So OHC is going to do a change here. Looks like you got Mueller, Gorolnik, and Frederick as your forwards. Back on D, you got Williams and Lauber. Shot is
Redirect.
wide.
That's Lauber with a long drive, redirect in front.
Here come the T-Birds into the zone. They kind of push it forward. Lauber's there first. He gets up the board. Gorolnik Frederick to a streaking Mueller. He's got some speed. Gets it in the middle. T-Birds prevent the pass from getting there. Nice play by the D-man, and the T-Birds get it back into the neutral zone.
Quickly, they're on a change. There we go.
Williams got it up to Gorolnik, who tipped it forward, and the T-Birds player whiffed on that one, but gets back in the zone. So onto the ice you have Smith, Pope, and Beto. Pope has it. T-Birds player loses his blade. Here comes Smith into the zone. He whiffs on it. Pope was kind of near him. Pope has it.
Good
Pass
luck.
quickly
Good
to
luck.
Beto. Beto looks for it. Quick save by the netminder for T-Birds. Nice play by Chung in the net. Gets it into the middle. Pope has it down low in the corner. He gets it up high to Crawford. Williams is his D-man. Back to Pope. Pope gets in the middle. Gets it into the opposite corner. Smith is going to be the first one there. He throws it around the horn. Beto's trying to get there. Here comes Pope on the board. And here come the T-Birds. Getting to the zone. That shot was wide. That did not miss by much. Here comes Smith. He's got Beto ahead of him. That's going to be offsides.
Face-off's going to be Josh Ryu. He's got Ekstrom to his left, Hammer to his right, Gordon Crawford at the blue.
Ryu takes a draw. Gets it in deep. They're doing a good job with offensive zone time and getting it in deep. We just got to get a few more, get some of these chances to drop. Ryu behind the net, goes around the horn, Gordon up. Ekstrom into the middle. Ryu has it on his backhand. And it comes up the boards to Crawford, neutral zone.
Good play.
Nice play by Ryu, getting it deep. Keep the pressure on. It's clear that I think the T-Birds have struggled a little bit getting it out of their own zone. And they're dangerous when they get in the offensive zone. Some good shooters. Crawford goes back to get it. Good skating by Crawford to evade that. Down low, good knock out of the air by Gordon. Ekstrom the bottom of your screen.
Let's go, Josh.
Almost Ryu had it, but here comes Ekstrom with a little bit of speed. He fires it. It ricochets wide as OHC changes. Frederick came onto the ice along with Mueller. Then you got Steinmetz and Guyette as your D-men. Intercepted. Fretz, Frederick, Mueller are your forwards. Fretz goes wide. Gets past the first one.
Puck deep low below the goal line. Mueller with pressure.
Mueller. Nice play by Frederick to break that up. Mueller trying to keep it in, so is Frederick. It gets out. Guyette. Frederick gets it in. Steinmetz comes up and tries to kick it, but it bounces over his skate. But Guyette is there to clean it up. Really nice speed by Guyette to get that puck. And speaking of speed, here he comes. Up the ice. He takes the shot. It's wide. It goes around the horn. Luckily, Mueller is there. Always worry a little bit when a D-man gets forward, which Guyette often does with his speed. You got to make sure the structure is there with forward dropping back. Lauber is now on the ice. He loses an edge there. Avseev is his deep partner. We're 1 minute to go in this first period, so this game's kind of flying by, Drew.
A lot of whistles.
Yeah, Lauber to Gorolnik.
Unlike yesterday, with the net getting off the moorings every
You got
15
Gorolnik
seconds.
with the puck. Smith and Beto.
Good shot there by Caleb.
Yep, good shot by Gorolnik, and pretty easy save, I think, for
Hayden saw that all the way.
for Hayden. He saw it, easy glove save.
Offensive zone face-off here with Smith, Bedau, and Pope. Nice to tally one here at the end of the period. Some
Yep,
momentum going into
48
the second.
seconds. 48 seconds in the first. T-Birds win the draw and get the pass up. Nice stick there.
That's
Forcing
coming out of
the offsides. Nice stick by Lauber. We're even on the scoreboard here. I think the zone time's a little in our favor, so is shots, but the scoreboard's what matters, Drew. I think that first goal is going to be big, but
First goal is
clearly,
gonna be big.
clearly this is going to be a pretty tight game. It has the feel of it, unless we can just break it open.
30 seconds.
Pope gets it in the zone. Pope lays the hammer as somebody tries to check him, and they better think better of it next time. Pope gets it back to Lauber. Lauber up into the zone. Smith providing the pressure. We got 7 seconds to go, so that's going to probably end the period as Lauber goes back to hit it. Super late hit there. Not on goal at all, but T-Birds are getting a little frisky with some of those late hits, Drew. I expect a penalty to be called pretty soon. We'll see you after these messages.
Start of the second here. OHC will be skating left to right. Be Smith, Pope, Badau, Avziv, Gayet start. Let's win this period, Pope.
Yeah.
Puck deep, Gayet, Pope on the near side. AJP centering to Gayet. He's through neutral ice. Dumps it, chasing Smith and Pope on the near side. Wraps the far side. Looking to get out of the zone, but they can't, are the T-Birds. Pope will dump it, but it takes a rebound off the official. Kept in by Eddie.
Nice shot
Eddie
by
with a drive.
Steve.
Nice quick shot, Eddie. Saved by Hayden Chung, puts it in the far wall. Pope
Intercepted.
intercepts. AJP pauses high to the blue line to Eddie. Eddie shot blocked in front, and it's come out of the zone. Brandon back to Eddie. Eddie near side AJ. Pope for Anders. Anders pauses, drops it for Tyler. Tyler for Brandon. Brandon with a shot into the glass.
That was high.
Wraps high, kept in by Eddie. Eddie in front, kicked down by the defense of the T-Birds. And they're going to go the other way. OHC on a line change. Ryu, Frederick, and Hammer on the ice. Edward, stretch pass, Frederick's tape. Frederick behind Rio, it's gonna go in the corner.
Yep,
And a nice
that's icing.
Lauber and Link on the ice. The blue line, same forwards remain, 13:53. Josh Ryu with the draw. Defensive zone. Josh puts it in the half boards, the near side. Williams to the immoral. Lauber banks it, the far side, Hammer. Chips it up and out of the zone. Trails back offside for the T-Birds. Face-off will be Josh Ryu at center ice.
A little Bon Jovi get things going this morning.
Tied up, goes to Hartaw the other way for the T-Birds. Long drive, kicked away by Bryce Armstrong into the half boards, near side. Williams doesn't get all of it, comes to Mac. Mac slips, comes to Frederick the other way. Frederick's got Ryland.
Gives the OHC a breakaway here.
Ryland to himself off the far wall. Ryland centering, one touch by Frederick, goes wide. Williams shuttles it back low below the
Nice
goal line.
job keeping it in.
Wrap to the far side, Hammer in the corner. Hammer's going to put it behind the net. T-Birds with possession. They get it out of the zone, but can't connect, and Ryland will dump it. OHC will change. Coming the other way is stir of the T-Birds. Williams back deep. Drop pass to Hartaw.
Good separation of the puck there by Goralnik.
Williams, we got a whistle.
They're calling that as a penalty on Goralnik.
Looks
Wow.
like a cross check.
He had the. Yeah, I guess this goes back to the theme, Drew, that these guys are being ultra strict. If you have the perception that you're not playing the puck, they're going to call the penalty. That's the only thing I can go to is if you're not, if you go straight for the hit. I think these USA officials are being trained to do this, so we better adjust.
The safety of the
it
players.
seemed like a good play initially, but probably a long-term makes sense. So the OHC's on the penalty kill here.
Hartaw backhand chance blocked in front by Crawford.
Nice job by the defense.
Smith, Dono, Ekstrom, and Crawford. 1:15 left on the advantage for the T-Birds. They're in their own end. Backhands into the wall. Hartaw trails on side for Terry Boach. Donovan's there. Hartaw
Nice job by Gordon keeping him wide.
poked up by Smith. T-Birds looking to set some up. One-timer, Hartaw redirected in front, and that'll be a nice clear by Rory. It's going to be an icing,
ice.
but we'll take it, and we'll change for penalty killers. 52 left on the kill. OHC will send out Guyette, Pope, Lauber.
Nice save there by Armstrong on the quick shot. I think
Yes.
it ricocheted off of something.
It sure did.
And he still had it with the pads, but
Bed out to take a draw against 19 Hartaw. Comes to T-Birds. They go high, far point. They shuttle back low. Near point T-Birds. Pressure Pope. Good stick there at Anders and gets it out
nice
of the
job by Beto.
zone. Regrouping are the T-Birds. Backus, far side. Pressure by Pope. He sticks it to neutral ice. Hartaw will bring it on side for the T-Birds. He's pushed wide. Puck low in the corner, 26 left on the advantage. Guyette with pressure on Hartaw. High to the D, back to Mac Hartaw. He centers or goes far point, drive. Glove.
Nice glove
Good vision
save.
there. There's some traffic in front. Bryce saw that and gloved it.
Yep, nice job. I was worried about that one with all that traffic. The T-Birds are sitting on, I guess, their second power play.
OHC will send Smith back out on the kill. He's out there with Guyette, Bedau, and Lauber. Ty wins the draw. Jake Lauber throws it forcefully off the end wall. Into the half boards is Bedau. Back to Brandon Guyette with 8 seconds left on the kill. Guyette will just throw it 200 feet, but they say it's deflected to no ice. That'll effectively kill the penalty.
The T-Birds player let it go by him, I guess is what they
Goralnik
said.
is out of the bench and Frederick is on the ice. Even strength hockey. Near side, Ty Smith. Brandon Guyette keeps the forward wide. Tyler in the end boards. Jake Lauber in the corner. Lauber, quick touch up, bet out of the zone. T-Birds reverse it, comes into the OHC defensive zone. Brandon Guyette, 10:53 remaining. Frederick,
Guyette to Frederick.
that's offside. Just barely, but it was indeed offside. OHC will change. Forward line will be Fretz, Rue, Frederick. On defense, Donovan and Rory. Josh Ryu with the draw just outside the defensive zone near dot. 10:48 remaining. Puck back in OHC defensive zone. Crawford to Gordon. Gordon up the far boards looking for trailing Fretz, and it's into the T-Birds bench. Someone's got to break the score and open here.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's the white and red.
Yeah, I feel like the game will loosen up after the first goal for either team.
Face-off control by OHC. That's Crawford. To Donovan's skate. Dono moves it up the boards. Fretz backhands it. Frederick will bring it onside. Ryu far circle, shot.
Oh, good
Save.
shot. Kick save.
Ryu found that on his forehand, had a nice quick shot on it. Hayden saw it all the way though. Puck comes high to Crawford, he's got a lane. His shot, glove save. A couple chances there for OHC. OHC will change again. It'll be Mueller, Hammer, and Ekstrom, Williams, and Lauber. Offensive zone faceoff for the fresh legs of OHC. Soren Mueller with the draw. He wins it. Hammer, his shot blocked in front. Comes back to Ekstrom briefly now out of the zone. Williams over to Lauber. Lauber up the boards into the offensive zone. D to D for the T-Birds. Comes into the half boards. High and out of the zone. They've got a breakaway into our zone. Hartov far side. Good stick by Ekstrom. Puts Hartov in the corner. Good play, Sebastian.
Good defense, boys.
Lauber's going to put it to the near side.
Probably going to be
icing.
ice.
9:42 remaining second
Just
period.
a little bit off of some of our passes, and it's caused a couple icings, but
Yes, indeed. Quick change for OHC. Pope, Smith, Bedau, Steiny, and Brandon. Tyler Smith facing off in the defensive zone against his former teammate, McLaren Hartog. Poked between the circles, Guyette.
nice
Put it wide.
timing move there by Guyette.
6 is a lane, a shot. Ooh, just wide and behind the cage. Good chance there for the T-Birds. They go D to D on neutral ice, and they go back in their own end.
Almost got that one.
Comes to Guyette on the near side, defensive zone. Brandon, the fenceman. Brandon, nice pass to Pope on the near side. AJP pauses, drops it for Smith. Smith for Bedau. Bedau back for Smith. Save. Good chance there for that forward line. Steiny will just get it back deep.
Nice hit by Smith.
Comes back to Steiny on the wall. Steiny strong in the boards. Looking for some support. Got Smith and Anders to help him. Puck still tied up. Come free to Anders. Long shot. Another save by Hayden. Kept in by Steinmetz. Steiny puts it below the cage. OHC on a change in the offensive zone. Kept in by
Nice
Caleb.
job by Caleb to
Athletic player by Caleb. Rue with a shot
off the
side
back
of the cage.
net.
Rue's going to put it into the half wall. Kept in. No, it's out of the zone. Eddie on the wall. Backhands it for Freddie. Aaron. Shot blocked in front. Trails. Ryu back to Freddie. Freddie to Dono. Dono to Eddie. Eddie one time. We got a whistle.
Looks like it's going to be a penalty on the T-Birds.
I heard him say 17. I don't see a 17.
No, I think it was on
It's going to be Hartog.
Hartog. So OHC's got a power play here with 8:11 to go.
It's going to be Hartog for cross-checking.
Need to hammer this one home, Drew.
Yes. We got fresh legs on PB1. Good offensive work by OHC there to allow all these skaters to be fresh and come out on the power play. Tyler Smith with the draw. He wins it to Pope. Pope for Anders. Anders shot blocked in front by O'Keefe. Falls in the corner. High and out of the zone. Regrouping is Guyette. Guyette near side Pope. Pope past Guyette, and now OHC is in their own end. 45 seconds off the advantage already. Pope for Smith. Ty Smith will bring it onside. Smith gets low with it. He's below the goal line. Tyler wraps around the net. He's going to go high to Brandon. Brandon's going to look for Smith. Smith was looking for Pope, but it was broken up by Miller of the T-Birds. Guyette, near side for Pope. Pokes it. Can't get it onside. Back in our own end with 45 left on the advantage. Not much set up on this advantage for OHC. Spent a lot of time in our own end. Here comes Pope. Smith. Ty Smith, drop pass, Frederick. Frederick drops for Pope. Pope with the lane. He moves it for Anders. Played below the line for Anders. High to Smith, and out of the zone.
Nope.
Kept in, now out.
Now it's out.
This has not been a great power play for OHC. They've worked on that a lot, just didn't seem to get anything set up or have any cohesion. 20 seconds left. Coach will send out the second unit. They have 20 seconds to try and do something with it. Be Fred's, Ekstrom, Mueller, Gordon, and Eddie. Mueller wins it. Fred's to Eddie. Eddie's got Sebastian Ekstrom on the near side. Ekstrom pauses, takes the space, give it to his shot into the net, into the chest of Hayden. I wish it was into the net. Well, second group gets a chance right away. That's good. Sebastian had so much time, he kind of didn't know what to do. He's like, do I pass? Do I pass? I'll just shoot.
9 seconds on the penalty.
Sorn puts it in the half wall. Comes high, kept in by Eddie. Good keep, Eddie. Long drive, Eddie. Blocks in front, puck loose, Sorn backhand. Nope, can't pull the trigger, and that'll expire the penalty.
Really good diving play by the T-Birds player.
Donald, good feet on the far side. Keeps a breakaway from happening. Frets aggressively. Near side, T-Birds will dump and chase. Puck around the net for Gordon. Gordon backhand to Ekstrom. Ekstrom's pass doesn't connect, and
just a little off on our passes today.
T-Birds bring it on side. Eddie and Dono toward it. Shot by Stur into the glass.
Goodness gracious, that was high and wide.
Fret's on the far side. Trailing is Dono. He puts it into the wall, taken down from behind by Stur. Long drive from the T-Birds, seen all the way by Armstrong. 5:57, second period. Off the glass and iced out of the zone. We're going to get a whistle and a change. Well, we've had our chances.
Yeah, we definitely have had our chances.
They've had theirs too.
They've had a couple. I think you got to give credit to the OHC defense. The defense has done a good job. I mean, they've had definitely the T-Birds have had 2 or 3 chances, but OHC's playing pretty strong defense right now. Good net minding right now. I mean, but we gotta break through and on offense, right?
That's Hammer on the far half boards. Gets it high. That's out of the zone and offside. Forward line for OHC is going to be Ryu, Gorolnik, and Hammer. On D is Williams and Crawford.
It just hasn't been easy for either team to get good shots off. So this is going to probably be a tight one the whole way. Has the feel of it at least.
That's Caleb. Dangerously in front, but we get it to Josh Ryu. Ryu just too far in front of Hammer. I think we're playing tight a bit. Like our passes are just
our passes are just not on. Yeah.
It's kind of the first semifinal game that's going to be
big hit there. Down low by Gorolnik. No penalty.
They were going to call him.
That was close, but another hit by Williams.
That's Ryu.
A little bit more glancing.
Crawford to Caleb. Gorolnik out of the zone. Hammer hustling for checking. T-Birds connect on their passes and dump it into the zone. T-Birds will change 5 skaters. If OHC moves, we can connect a long distance pass, but it's anticipated and brought onside by Hartaw. Hartaw with space and scores.
Hartaw buries it on the turnover. 1-0 T-Birds.
I mean, a turnover to give Hartaw that much space.
Yeah, our passing is just off today. OHC better get it in gear.
I mean, we've seen Mac do that.
I think the defense has been really good, though.
Unfortunately, that is a goal for the opposition. The all-important first goal goes to the T-Birds. There's a 5-skater change. We had a lot of skaters on this side and some space.
Yep, and it was just a quick turnover. Great shot by Hartaw.
That's Guyette in his own end. Guyette for Pope. 4:43 remaining.
OHC needs to be thinking about not 1 goal, but 2 or 3 here. We need to start turning it on because
we have the talent to do it.
We do, but you know this game's going to be tight until we break it open.
Brandon on the near side, backhands it deep. Behind that,
Smith goes back to get it. Beto is there now
Anders
as the
looks to go high, but kind of he's down from behind. That's going to be a penalty.
That's going to be a penalty. Power play OHC. The offensive zone time continues to extend for OHC, but they got to turn it into something on the scoreboard, Drew.
Here's our chance.
Well, we've had a couple chances. Let's hope this is the one, like you said. It's going to take more than 1 or 2 goals, I think, to win this game, so we need to go ahead and think bigger than just 1 goal.
That'll be Smith, Pope, Frederick, Guyette, and Bedau. Power play first unit. Important draw here for Tyler. .4:18 remaining second period. OHC finds himself chasing the T-Birds. Puck below the goal line. Smith will chase it. Hangs up on the rail.
Guyette easily
Nice play,
gets
Brandon.
that one back, and not only gets it, he moves it in, pulls it back into the neutral zone.
Tied up in the snow in front of the OHC bench. Pope from his knees, backhands into the zone. Before checking is Aaron Frederick. OHC throws it wide on the far side. 1 minute left in the advantage. That's Smith at neutral ice. He's got Frederick.
Man, that player had his head down. He was going for nothing but the hit, wasn't he?
Ty.
He missed, of course.
Looking for Brandon. Guyette back to Tyler. Tyler to Guyette. Okay, Bedau's between the circles. Shot behind the net. Trails to Pope. 40 left on the advantage. Pope looking for some space. He's got Brandon Guyette at the top. Low to Tyler. Slot for Bedau. Puck comes high. Kept in by Brandon.
Nice job by Brandon to poke it.
Now we have
Nice
some space
job.
for Anders. Anders to Smith. Smith with a shot.
Ooh.
25 left on the advantage. Pope. Brandon to Smith. Smith back to Brandon. 20 seconds on the advantage. Brandon's shot comes high, and they will ice the puck.
Should be an ice. We'll do it again.
11 seconds left. Well, we're going to have one more shot at a power play goal here. Second unit out.
The offensive zone time has been strong, but you just got to get that next pass a little bit crisper on the passing,
kinda
and we
reminds
can
me,
break
you know,
this one
watching-
open.
We're trying to get a little fancy. We could just taken a few more shots there, looking for something greasy. Comes free. Ekstrom with a shot. Even strength. Back deep is Donovan on the far side. Another kill for OHC. Backhand chance, puck loose in front, behind the net.
That's going to be a penalty.
On
Is that on
Donovan
Gordon?
for slashing. I don't think Donovan realized he's getting called.
It's on Fretz.
It's on him.
Fretz is at least going to the box. So OHC goes on the kill.
It's Fretz for a slash.
It's getting late early, Drew.
Real late early. T-Birds have the momentum, and now they have the advantage. Soren Mueller with a draw. It's Donovan. Comes free to Hartaw, the goal scorer, lone goal scorer of the game. That's another
Off the
shot.
side of the net, or the cage, the
Soren Mueller
iron.
forechecking. Soren forces a little bit of an
He
error there,
loses
but
an
loses
edge.
his footing.
Hopefully he can get back up. He does.
Far side, T-Birds connect. They bring it on. Donovan and Eddie are back.
Mishandles that. Nice
Sebastian
job
will chip
getting
it
it
out
out
of
of the zone.
Near side, T-Birds, Ekstrom with pressure, Mueller with pressure as well. Hartaw's got it at his feet. Donovan and Hartaw in the corner. Pressure Ekstrom half boards. T-Birds high, near point, far point. Drive. Sails high. T-Birds in the half boards. Pressure by Soren. Hartaw with a lane, another shot. Hits his own teammate.
I think that
beside
hit
the
the
head.
T-Bird player in the head.
It did.
Hopefully he's okay. That
Looks
did not
all right.
feel good.
That's off the side of the cage as well. And Soren will chip it out of the zone. That will be an icing. But OHC Killers kill it down to 23 seconds and change for skaters. It'll be Smith, Bedau, Crawford, and Lambert. 1:28 left in the period, 23 left on the advantage. OHC trails the T-Birds by a tally. Face off Tyler Smith. Comes to the point, stir. Handles it off the wall. Crawford will clear it out of the zone on the far side. Bedau on the wall. Comes onside for the T-Birds. Out of the zone now, Bedau. 5 left on the kill. Effectively would be kill. Great job by OHC. Tyler Smith.
Great job on the
goal
kill.
line. Fred's off of the box.
We're
On
at
the
even
ice.
strength.
Even strength. Crawford. Rory shuttles it low. Wraps the far side, Tyler Smith. Anders down between the circles, looking for a call. He's not going to get it.
Oh, he goes back to Smith, but Smith was changing.
Into the wall. Bidau. Ryu on the ice as well. Kept in there by Lauber. Now it's out of the zone. Lauber and Rory wondering who's going to play it. Jacob does. Hammer and Ryu on side. Ryland with a shot at the side of the net. Ryland behind the net, trying to put it between the legs of the defenseman for Ryu, but doesn't connect.
Nice hit by Pope.
Lines up the defense. Takes one and a penalty.
And he takes another penalty.
That was a retaliation by Sturr.
Retaliation.
Oh.
He took a hit,
And
didn't like it, so he took a
OHC
penalty.
will be on the
Another
advantage.
power play for OHC. They got to get one home, Drew.
Yeah, they've had.
Get one on the power play. Start off a big third period is what I'm looking for here.
Coach talking to the official.
That was definitely potentially a.
That's what coach is talking about.
Their 2 players are in the box. That's a 2 and 10.
Yes, it is.
So that player is going to be off the ice for a minimum of 10 minutes with a 1.5-minute penalty on the front end.
Coach starts with a second unit on this power play. Ryu, Hammer, I believe that's Soren, Donovan, and Eddie. Josh is good at getting gritty goals. Let's
Yep,
hope
we
28
need
can
one.
tie this thing up. Hartog wins the draw and clears it out of the zone. Eddie, rink wide, Dono. Dono back to Eddie. Let's set it up. Hammer, near side from Eddie. Hammer loses footing, trails to Dono.
Nice play, actually.
Dono.
That's the end of the period. So we'll be back on the power play. We're going to have 1:11 on the power play. Big third period coming up. All right, starting to the third period here. OHC needs to get it going. They're going to have 1:11 on the power play. Power play has done an okay job getting set up. It hasn't really, obviously they haven't hit home, and I don't think they've gotten any awesome chances either.
I think the power play was brought to us by Cement, maybe more effective.
Pope brings it into the zone. He's got Smith and Frederick at forward. Beto and Guyette. The passing is just off as that goes behind Beto. Guyette goes back to get it. Pope in the neutral zone. He gets it back over to Guyette. Guyette to Smith. Guyette trying to get into the zone. Nice pass from Pope to Smith. Here comes Smith into the zone with a little bit of space. He's looking for something here. Gets the backhand to Guyette. Guyette to Pope.
Need some space now. We're setting
Pope
it up.
over to Smith. Smith fires it.
Where's the
Low
rebound?
shot. Pope has it.
Another
Pope
one.
shoots it. Another rebound, but saved by Chung.
Freddie getting feisty.
I think that was just a simple trip up. I don't think that was a hit or anything. I think the stick was between the legs and T-Birds player. And no, I'm wrong. He's going to the box. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I guess Freddie tangled it up a little bit after the play. So we're going to be at even strength for 25 seconds, and then the T-Birds will have a 1:05 power play. There's a bunch of T-Birds players in the actually, never mind. That's the offsetting penalties. Yep. So we are still on the power play for 25 seconds. Offsetting penalties. Guyette looking for the shot. He dumps it down to Smith. Smith has it. Good skating. Back to Guyette. Guyette fires it. Blocked by the T-Birds player. Back to Guyette at the
Just
point.
keep doing that.
Smith has it. Bottom,
get a good rebound.
Left of your screen. Guyette has it. Into the middle to Smith. Smith wide angle to Pope. Pope into the middle to Smith. Quick shot, but it's wide. Couldn't quite get all of it. Pope in the
best
corner.
look in a while.
We are now at even strength. There's still 2 T-Birds players in the box. Great recovery by Guyette, preventing that shot from having any power at all. Loose puck in front of the net.
That's dangerous.
Beto up to Pope. Pope's going to just flip it in once he gets the red line, as OHC is going to change. Ryu is there first. Ekstrom is there next. The other forward's Goralnik, who now has the puck. Back on defense, you got Gordon and Crawford, who are in position. Great back check by Goralnik. Another T-Birds player just coming in headhunting, but that's what we have to be ready for. They play a physical brand of hockey. They're going to call that.
It's not an icing.
No, well, his arm was up. I guess he pulled it down.
Icing.
I thought he was calling a penalty. Either way, we're at even strength, 12:38 to go, 1-0. T-Birds are in the lead. Takeaway at center ice.
Good job, Josh.
Nice job by Ryu with the takeaway.
I need some forwards on the
As
ice.
OHC comes in and changes. That pass was not to anyone in particular, I don't think, but Hartaw with the interception. Here he comes. He fires it. Great glove save. That was not on net, but it was a good shot and a better glove save by the goalie. It looked like it was about 2 feet, 1.5 feet high, but either way, when Hartaw has space, he's probably the one player we got to worry about, Drew, in terms of that shot. You cannot give him space.
Indeed.
Quick shot off the net on the save by Bryce. So you got Fretz, Mueller, and Hammer as your forwards. And you got Lauber and Williams as your D-men. OHC needs to get something going here. Into the middle. Nice block shot there. Another nice block shot.
So the T-Birds are doing is they're not trying to do anything fancy. They're just peppering the net.
No, T-Birds are doing a nice job. OHC is definitely in trouble here, but you got to get the first one. Williams gets beat. Nice save by Armstrong.
Armstrong's keeping this a 1-0 game.
Yep, he is. That was a nice save. The T-Birds player got an angle and got past the defender, and Bryce was in position, made the save. So we're going to have Smith, Beto, Pope onto the ice at forward, and then you got Avseev and Guyette on D. 1-0, 11:30 to go. T-Birds are in the lead. Takes a weird bounce. Pope is going to be there for initial support. And here come the T-Birds with a 2-on-1. Guyette's back. Great shot, rebound. Nice job by Armstrong. Big save by Armstrong. Keeping OHC right there. That was a 2-on-1, which is not good, but Armstrong was the best player on that 2-on-1 and made the save. Great play by Bryce. He made 2 saves because there was a rebound.
Yes, sir.
That was pretty juicy, but fortunately he cleaned that up too.
Armstrong is sharp. He's seeing a lot of action today.
Yeah, he is. We need to take some. Need to score a couple, take some pressure off of him. Nice stick by Beto. Off the back of the cage. Steinmetz around the net. Pope is there. T-Birds keep it forward. Steinmetz up to Pope. Pope into the middle looking for Beto. He finds him. Beto's got Smith in the middle. Pope was able to break it up there. Nice pass over to Guyette. Guyette to Steinmetz. Steinmetz shoots it. Oh, ricochets just wide. Guyette has it. To Steinmetz. Steinmetz to Guyette. Guyette shoots it. It's blocked by the T-Birds player. Back to Guyette. Steinmetz throws it back into the opposite corner. Ryu is under the ice. Pope is having a battle in front of the net with the T-Birds player. T-Birds
got a penalty.
T-Birds draw another penalty. Interference.
Interference on 88.
So we'll see what coach does here with the OHC power play.
A lot of the PP1 kids were on the ice.
Yeah, I think we had a. So you're going to have Ryu taking the draw. You got Gordon and Avseev along with Mueller and Hammer. Let's go, boys.
Let's hammer one in, Hammer, let's go.
Let's go. Minute and a half penalty, 10:06 to go in the game.
Moments like this, there's a kid on the bench who's got a heck of a cannon we could really use in Johnson. Can't wait to get him back.
Yeah, that would be nice. Avseev. Mueller. Mueller fires it. Rebound. They're going to call icing, so we're going to do it all over again. 15 seconds has been killed off the penalty.
And they'll get the first unit out there.
Yep.
All right, so they got enough rest.
All right, boys, it's time to put one in the net. Let's go. They've been peppering Chung decently at spurts throughout the game, but Chung's done a good job keeping them clean. Smith wins the draw. Pope has it. Back to Smith. Taking his time as we get set up. Gaia back to Smith. Smith shot, and it's a glove save. That was a good shot.
We're not trying to get too fancy there. Let's put it on net, hope for a rebound, and tie this thing up.
That was low and away, and a good save by Chung, but a good shot.
Smith had a little lane, and he tried it. Good save. Chung was good, but it was a quick shot.
Smith gets it off the draw, tries to go backside. Pass in the middle. Bodo to Smith.
Great chances here, Pope.
Nice job by Pope to get that puck. He gets it over to Guyette, but the pass is a little bit wide, comes out of the zone.
45 left.
Pope back to Guyette. Guyette to Pope, and it comes to Frederick. Frederick trying to get it in the zone, not successful. Everybody has to get back out of the offensive zone. Pope has it back. He gets it to Guyette with a little bit of speed, but Hartaw is able to break it up. The players both kind of tumbled, but Hartaw gets there first. Smith knocks it away.
How did that not score?
That was a dangerous play as the puck was bouncing.
I thought for sure Hartaw
over
was going to
Bryce.
get a second there.
So that's going to kill the penalty. Across the face of the net. Shot was wide, pass to Beto. He's got a little bit of space. OHC is going to change. Good job by Beto getting it in deep.
Icing on the play.
Yeah, I think we got fortunate with the icing there, but either way, I'll take it, right? Offensive zone faceoff. We're at even strength hockey, Drew, with 8:16 to go. Definitely got a sense of a feeling of frustration for OHC. They've had a lot of zone time, but got to put it in the net.
Good job, Rory. Sorry. Just watching the game,
Mueller,
not the camera, I
Gorolnik,
apologize.
and Ekstrom are your forwards. Gordon has it back. Oh, no. Nice job by Armstrong to cover that up. Loose puck was bouncing towards him. Ryu is going to take the draw.
Had some good music today. Now I realize why. There's Dave Steinmetz in the box.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Good stick.
Good takeaway. Williams has it. He takes it up the ice. He gets it. Man, Hammer pushes it forward. A glob of players there. Fretz comes away with it. He tips it to Lauber, and it's tipped by the T-Birds player out of the zone. Fretz goes back to get it. And T-Birds take it away, but fortunately they don't get a shot off. Fretz has it at center ice. He tries to go through the legs. It does not work. OHC is mid-change.
7 minutes left in this semifinal contest.
Steinmetz goes back to get it. He's with Lauber. Fretz has it, gets it to a streaking Smith. Smith's got Pope on the other side.
This play, Tyler.
He gets it to Pope, but Pope can't handle it, or a T-Birds player got to stick in there, one or the other. Beto is the other forward on the line. Steinmetz and Guyette are your D-men here with 6:29 to go. Comes out of the zone. T-Birds player goes back to get it. OHC better get going here. Let's go, boys. All it takes is one. That momentum, Drew, is going to be, it's going to carry us if we can get that one. I really feel
We're
it.
get shut out today. We got 6 minutes to.
All it takes is one. Momentum changes. Pope has it. He gets it back to Steinmetz. Steinmetz to Guyette. Guyette isn't able to control it. It goes down low. Beto is there. It's coming on the boards. Pope's going to be there. Into the corner. And here come the T-Birds. Intercepted by Gorolnik, who was changing. Gorolnik's looking for Frederick. That was a big hit by the T-Birds player. Gorolnik took one to the chest. He is down. That did not feel good. And there is no penalty. I think Gorolnik was coming hard, and the T-Birds, who typically go for the hit first, finally landed one in the neutral zone there. That was right in the chest. And he's probably not breathing too easily right now. I'm pretty sure he lost his wind, if I had to guess. But the T-Birds do that often in the neutral zone. They put their head down and just look to hit, and they typically miss. That time they didn't, and they just buried Gorolnik in the chest. Gorolnik is taking a minute. He's okay. I think he just lost his wind. Gorolnik is back up. All right, Drew, defensive zone face-off. We're at 5-on-5 hockey. Ryu's going to take it. And that goes up into the netting. Ryu's going to take it. Williams and win on the face-off. Almost a backhand quick shot by the T-Birds player. Nice block shot by Williams. Lauber is his teammate. You got Ryu, Hammer, Ekstrom as your forwards. 5 minutes to go. That's going to be offside, so we'll do a neutral zone face-off.
Let's go, OHC!
Smith wins the draw. Crawford gets it across to Guyette. Guyette to Pope. Pope to Smith. Smith chips it in deep. Beto is there. Pope with the stick. Nice job keeping it in the zone. Crawford shoots it, but it's blocked. Guyette, nice job keeping it in. It goes back behind the net. Beto is going to be there first. Crawford. Beto on the boards, trying to chip it forward so that Smith can get it. 4:17 to go. Smith has it. He's looking for Pope in the middle, not able to get a pass off. Guyette back into the corner. I doubt we're going to see a lot of T-Birds offense right here, Drew. Beto. Pope fires it right into the chest.
That was our best
It was a
chance.
great chance. That was our best chance, but Pope hit it right into the chest of Chung. He had a great opportunity. He'd love to have that one back. Crawford in the middle looking for Fretz, who just came onto the ice. Crawford into the middle again. T-Birds have it. So you have Fretz, Frederick, and Mueller are your forwards. Guyette and Crawford are your D-men. Guyette to Crawford. Crawford looking for what to do. T-Birds intercepted, and here they come. Plenty of defense was back. The shot is off the pads. T-Birds keep it in, and it goes back deep into the corner. Crawford is there.
3 minutes.
Yep, 3 minutes to go, guys. Gordon with the puck. He gets it over, or Crawford gets it over to Fretz, who gets it to Mueller. Mueller's going to fire it. Man, he got some heat on that one, but it was high. Mueller has it. He gets it into the middle. Goralnik, Avseev again. Avseev keeps it in, but the T-Birds players are mucking it up here.
That's on.
And they're all screaming the T-Birds bench that it exited the zone. Fretz is going to provide the pressure. Goralnik coming now. Hammer's also on the ice. Pretty soon. Oh, my goodness. Hammer with a fantastic shot, but Hayden Chung shutting it down. OHC has easily outshot the T-Birds today. They've outzoned the T-Birds. They've out everything but one fantastic shot by McLaren Hartaw for the T-Birds. 2:17 to go, though. The T-Birds are probably not thinking offense now. They're thinking defense and shutting it down. Hammer's going to take the draw. Ekstrom and Goralnik flank him. Gordon and Avseev are back. T-Birds win the draw, and as expected, they just flip it forward. Ekstrom has it. Flips it up and into the zone. Around the corner, and Smith has it. He brings it up the zone. We're probably a minute 40 to go. That's an offside, so I imagine, if we get it in the zone, they're going to pull Bryce here. Man, people all up on top of us, aren't they, Drew? I guess they're excited to see the end of the game. So you got Pope and Smith and Beto, and then on defense you got Crawford and Guyette.
Good job, Pope.
Pope breaks out and he chips it forward, and he gets past the defender. Pope has it, looking for the. He buries it! Pope with the wide-angle shot, and now OHC capitalizes.
Let's go!
It has the momentum. What a wide-angle shot. I don't know how he got it, but he did. OHC surging. The T-Birds hanging on here. It is a tie game. A minute and a half to go.
Ties this thing up.
Big goal. A.J. Pope took the face-off that Smith pushed forward. He chipped it, and he took it all the way off the face-off. Great shot by A.J.
Shot. Save there.
Into the corner. T-Birds into the middle, but a great stick by Smith. Here comes Beto. He gets it out of the zone. That's going to be an icing. OHC needs to gather itself here. Nothing worse than scoring the tying goal and then giving up the winning goal. There's a minute and 12 to go in the game.
Go get it, Hope. Let's go, boys.
Tie game here. We're going to have Ryu taking the draw.
Hey, Dave, tell the scorekeeper.
Looks like Lauber and Williams are your D-men. You got Hammer and Mueller as the other forwards. Battle down low. Mueller blocks it. He puts it down, but he almost threw it forward, didn't he? Into the neutral zone. We have 53 seconds to go. T-Birds enter the zone. The shot, that was dangerous. Goodness. OHC needs to gather its breath here. They're going to put the Smith, Beto, Pope forward line on the ice. And then at defense, it looks like he got Lauber and Guyette. There's 45.9 seconds to go. OHC wins the draw, but
it's high and out of the zone.
It comes out of the zone, so that's going to be icing. That was a big play right there. Beto was pressuring the Thunderbirds player who threw it forward and created an icing. That could be a sneaky play here if something can get going here in the final 35 seconds. The scoreboard hasn't changed.
I texted Dave Steinmetz to let him know.
It's 1-1.
He's focused on the music.
OHC wins it. Lauber has it at the point. And it looks like Pope has it with a little bit of space. He fires it back door looking for Beto, who swings and misses. Here comes.
Got to slow Mac down.
Hartaw with speed, but OHC is able to muck it up. There's 13 seconds to go. Guyette's probably going to take it. He does. He's looking in the middle. Passes across the face of the net. Lauber, 6 seconds to go. 4 seconds, and that's probably going to be it. Lauber is going to try to fire it one more time. Whoa! Big hit by Hartaw at the very end of the game. Dangerous play by both players. Neither team would want to get a penalty on the final second there, or at least the Thunderbirds would have gotten the penalty. We're going to catch our breath here as we're going to overtime. 1-1 your score, 3-minute overtime, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, overtime.
Looks like 3 skaters.
We're going to start with, it's going to be 3-on-3, so there's going to be a lot of space. Drew, I know what player to mark for the Thunderbirds. I don't know what type of structure we're going to have, if it's going to be any different. Hartaw with that shot is dangerous, but so are Guyette, Pope, and Smith with space, who are your 3 OHC players here in overtime. T-Birds win the draw, and as per usual, the 3-on-3 game is about keeping the puck. Hartaw has it with space. Tries to get through Guyette, no dice. Looks to Pope. Pope's got a breakaway here. We'll see if he can finish it. And they call the penalty. They call a penalty. Pope drew a penalty. Slashing or hooking, one or the other.
So they're going to go 3-on-2 or 4-on-3?
I would guess it's going to be a 4-on-3. So Pope drew, that's probably his 3rd penalty drawn in this game. It's definitely at least the 2nd. He had a breakaway there, and he got to his backhand, but the T-Birds player slashed and hooked him. Pick which one you want. So it looks like we're going to have a 4. Actually, we're going to have a timeout.
All right, Coach.
Wow, 2 minutes is already off the board.
It's running. The clock's running.
I think that's a mistake.
I'm going to yell clock and mute myself first. They have to realize this, right?
I'll call David.
I would guess that only a minute has gone by, Drew. I think they know that the clock is running. Oh,
Does he know
okay,
the clock's
never
running?
mind.
It's been running for a while.
Milton thinks it's the timeout.
That's timeout clock? All right, cool. Thanks, David.
You're right.
Hey, that's 1.
One,
That's my 1 today.
Just
All right,
got
so
3
it's gonna.
skaters.
I don't understand. Okay, there's the 4th skater. So OHC, there's 2:34 to go in overtime. OHC is going to have a power play for a minute and a half of it. It's going to be a 4-on-3 power play. Smith taking the draw, Pope and Beto along with Guyette. Smith wins the draw. 4-on-3 here for OHC. Gets it to Smith. Smith to Guyette. Guyette fires it. Nice save by Chung with no rebound. That burned about 11 seconds off the power play.
119.
left on that power play. 2:23 in OT.
They win the face-off again. Guyette, Smith. Guyette fires it, but he whiffs or misses. And T-Birds throw it around the horn. That's going to be an icing. So
Should be all right with that.
that killed about another 15 seconds. So it's still 1:04 on the power play. So you still have the same 4 on the ice: Beto, Smith, Pope, along with Guyette. Smith takes the draw, it goes into the corner. Pope takes a big hit in the upper part of the back. And I think they're going to get.
There's another one on him. He took 2 shots.
Pope took a big hit and retaliated.
What are they calling?
I think they're just going to call it on Pope.
Really?
You missed that one.
So Pope's in the penalty box. He took a big hit high and in the corner and in the back, and he turned around and cross-checked the players. So now it is going to be 3-on-3 for 56 seconds. And then the T-Birds will have 34 seconds of a 4-on-3 power play. So the T-Birds put a player in the box and he'll come on the ice in 56 seconds. So again, 2 minutes to go in the overtime. 56 seconds of 3-on-3. And then we will have 34 seconds of T-Birds power play. The 3 players on the ice are Guyette, Smith, and Beto for OHC. OHC wins the toss. Guyette behind the net. There's a lot of space on this 3-on-3. Smith with space, which typically is good for Smith. He doesn't like it, so he reverses it, gets it over to Guyette. Guyette back to Smith. Smith beats the first man. A little bit of a 2-on-2. He's in the zone. He gets it to Guyette. Guyette has space. He gets it to Beto. Beto shoots it, but it goes behind the net. Smith hopefully can get back. He does. There's 23 seconds left on the even advantage. Beto with the turnover. He's going to get a shot here. He shoots it, and it bounces right up on the blocker save by Chung. Great shot by Beto. Here comes the T-Birds into the zone. Goes behind the net. You got new players in the ice, and now it is an advantage. T-Birds advantage for 30 seconds. Lauber, Mueller, and Beto are your players. That was a very late hit. Gracious. Hartaw with space, but a better stick by Lauber. Lauber breaks it up. 8 seconds on the advantage. Hartaw's got it with space. 33 seconds to go. He tries it and doesn't. So now we're at 4-on-4. Block shot by Ryu. It's 4-on-4 for 22 seconds left in this overtime. That was a block shot off the OHC player. That shot was nowhere near the net. Hartaw with a quick shot goes behind the net. There's 11 seconds to go. Wide angle shot. Bryce is able to stop it. So 8 seconds, actually 8.6 seconds left in this overtime. We're going to be at even strength with 3-on-3. And then presumably, I guess you go to shootout. I don't know. Every tournament's different, so we'll find out together.
Did not read the rules. Well, it's been a good game.
All right, the timeout is over. There's 8.6 seconds to go. We're going to have Guyette, Beto, and Smith on the ice. Well, there's the face-off draw. Smith throws it back around the boards. That ought to do it here as Guyette keeps it. He gets it up to Beto. Beto gets it over to Smith, and that's the end of overtime. I'm assuming we're going to a face-off here, Drew. Well,
Man, that chair's killing me.
yeah, I wouldn't stand up there.
That's the only way I can do this, right?
All right, so there's no time on the scoreboard, so I have to imagine this is a shootout. It's a shame that such a great game has come down to a shootout, but that's how you got to decide them in these tournaments. Pope is going to take the first face-off shot here, the first penalty shot. Here goes Pope. Chung with the easy save. Pope goes backhand, doesn't really get much on it. Fortunately, Pope got us to overtime in the first place, but Didn't get one there. Here comes the T-Birds player. Bryce Armstrong is in between the pipes. And he barely's it. T-Birds have the lead 1-0 in overtime. We have 2 more face-off shots, hopefully. Tyler Smith is up now after Pope was unsuccessful. We need one here. And the save by Chung. The T-Birds have a chance to win the game right here and send us all to the golf course this afternoon, Drew.
Yes, they do. Unless Bryce has something to say about it.
It's a shame the game comes down to this, but it does. The boys got to get going a little earlier. Here we go, Bryce. Bryce with the big save. So the T-Birds are going to now send out a third shooter. The T-Birds and OHC have both shot twice. The score is 1-0 in favor of the T-Birds. So Guyette comes onto the ice. He's the third shooter for OHC, who is 0 for 2 so far. Let's see if Guyette can put it in the back of the net here. And that's a save, and that's the game. T-Birds with the victory over OHC, and they celebrate as they should. Let's hope OHC, that's the only time we lose to the T-Birds this season. Good job by the T-Birds, great job by Hayden.